Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Monique J. So I'm starting off with a fresh, clean face, and I'm just going to jump into this tutorial because my camera, I do use my iPhone to record, and I just couldn't get it right for some reason. It just kept bouncing in and out. So the hand gestures that I'm doing right now, I'm just showing you basically I primed my lids and did my eyebrows off camera. So I'm going in with the Juvia's Place Sahara Pilot 2. And I'm going in with the color Taza, and I'm going to use that for my transitional color. The brush that I'll be using is through Urban Decay blending brush, and this is my go-to brush. I use this brush for everything, pretty much. Even though I do own a bunch of different brushes, for some reason I just love using this brush. So I'm washing this brush at least once a week. Here I am going to blend. Now, if you guys didn't notice, I have hooded eyes. So blending, cut creasing, any type of thing to make it look decent is a little tedious for me because I don't have a lot of hood space to work with. But I make it work. So now I'm just going to go back into that same palette, and I'm going to go in with the color Sahara, and that is like a burgundy maroon shade, and I'm going to pop that in my crease there. Again, if you notice, I do have hooded eyes, so blending is a little tedious for me, a little difficult at the same time too. Like, I can do a cut crease on someone else's hooded eyes, but doing it on myself, yeah, it's a little challenging. But I make it work. So here I'm going to go into the Juvia's Place, the Nubian 2 palette. Ugh, I'm all tongue twisted. I apologize. But I'm going in with the color Lila, and I'm using my finger, and I'm going to dab that in my outer V corners and try to get that in there. These palettes are so pigment, y'all. So pigment. I love Juvia's Place, and they just launched a new foundation. I cannot wait to get my hands on it. I'll order me some. And as soon as I get it, I will be doing a makeup tutorial with it, and giving y'all my opinion about it, first impression type of deal. So here I'm going back in with the color Egypt, which is green, pretty green, Rossetto. If you guys didn't notice, I attempted to do a cut crease. I have concealer on my eyes, and that's by LA Pro. I didn't use my finger for this part because I couldn't reach I wanted to be on the concealer and not above it. Again, I have hooded eyes, so had I went above it, it'd be all types of lines of demarcation, and I would have to go in and blend out and fix it. And yeah, again, like I said, it's very tedious for me. So I'm using the end of the Urban Decay brush, which has a flat end to it, and just get in there and pick that up and just put it up in there. Anyhow, I'm wiping the fallout from under my eyes with makeup wipe. But here I'm going in to blend a little more out on my in my crease to get the little lines of demarcation. Try to blend it out as best as possible. And here I'm going in with my Fenty Beauty eyeliner pen. And this, I'm sorry that you guys can't see. I didn't realize how close I was to the mirror and the camera. So again, I'm out of the camera's view. I do apologize for that. But I'm only putting that on, doing my cat line with that. Now, however, I can do a wing line, like a cat wing liner, but I don't do it often because, again, I have hooded eyes, and you have to angle it and position it a certain way. It can be very annoying, but I make it work sometimes after like the 10th, 15th time of trying to fix it. But anyway, I'm going in with my CoverGirl mascara, and I don't have long lashes, and I don't have a lot of lashes, so I try to make my lashes look as natural as possible. So when I go in with mascara, I try to get as close as possible down to the root, all the way out to to where the lashes stop. I do wear falsies, but I do not double up. So now I'm going in with my Fenty Beauty foundation, and that is in the shade 440. Riri did her thing on this. I love her beauty collection line also. Here I'm going to use for my foundation to blend out, I'm using my e.l.f. blending brush. And guys, when I say e.l.f. Is a good brand, is a good name for the makeup brushes. Those are my go-to guys too as well. You can purchase their stuff from Walmart or I believe CVS. I'm not 100% sure on that, so don't quote me for it, but I'm definitely 100% sure that they do sell in Walmart. You can purchase them at your local Walmart. Their brushes are amazing. Like, I own different brushes also, so just my experience with them. I do love the e.l.f. brushes, and I love my Urban Decay blending brush for my eyeshadows. I have oval brushes. I have a set of Morphe brushes. I even have a set of brushes from Juvia's Place. But again, my Urban Decay blending brush and my e.l.f. brushes are my go-to brushes. So here I had it right the first time. I flipped it upside down and turned it back around. That's my LA Pro, and I'm going in under my eyes just to lighten it up just a little bit, a little concealer. Again, my camera went off, so then all I did was blend that out, and then I went back into the palette to do the bottom, my waterline. And I went in with the color Zahora again, Zoru, I can't pronounce that, but I'm using that as to smoke the bottom line out. So now I'm going in with my LA Color lashes, and I'm going to go ahead and glue them on, put some adhesive on them, and let them dry, get tacky a little bit. What I'm rubbing on now is a little bit of highlighter, and I purchased that from CVS too. It's about $22, and that, I think that was the most money I spent on a highlighter, on a bronzer. But I just used that for my brow bone to highlight above it, and I used a little bit on my cheeks, my cheekbone. But here I'm going in with some blush now. I have a blush palette, and that palette did not come with names under the colors. So basically from the beginning to the end, every color is a on-off pink. Like, it starts from the lightest pink and then go to the darkest pink. And usually I just mix them and just like making my own potion. I just mix them and just go with the flow with them. Like, either it looks good or it doesn't. If it works, then it works. If not, then oh well. So now that is my tweezers, which I purchased that from Sephora. And normally when it comes to doing my lashes, I use tweezers sometimes, but then sometimes I use my fingers as well. Like, it depends on the length of the lashes before I go using the tweezers, because sometimes, I'm not gonna lie, sometimes I poke myself in the eye, and then sometimes I can, it can be, it depends on the situation in the lashes, put it like that. But again, I apologize if you guys can't see me. Again, I'm out of camera's view, and I'm too busy into the mirror when it comes to them lashes. I try to make sure I try to be precise with them, be on point with them, because after the experience of poking myself in the eye a couple times, I realized that you really, really got to pay attention and be careful. But again, I don't double my lashes. Some people double their lashes to get that real full volume effect, but I'm not picky with them. Again, I don't have much lash to begin with, so I try to keep it simple and be as natural as possible with them. I don't go too far above and beyond with it, and I ain't throwing no shade at nobody. So to each his own. What works for you might not work for me. What works for me might not work for you. So now I'm going into my hair. Basically, now this unit I purchased offline, and probably about 3-4 days ago I curled it, and I made the curls kind of tight, and they weren't bad looking, but you know, as time go on, sometimes depending on the hair, when you curl it, when the curls start dropping, they look better as the day go on, the older the hairstyle gets, you know. Well, to me it does. That's my opinion. But if you guys want to know about this unit, just leave a question down below, and I will respond to you and let you know about this unit here. Also, I'm going to be doing more videos on hair units too. Like, it's not going to be just makeup, it's going to be hair and, you know, whatever else I feel like doing at the time. Anyway, I'm using, what I glue my wigs down, I use the Got To Be glue. I use the clear one because the yellow one leaves a lot of white residue behind. And for real, I don't even use a lot. Like, I use a little bit and can still get that white cast. And yeah, that don't look good when it's popping through your lace and you got white crust around, you know, your forehead and stuff like that. Oops, so my kids just came in from school and I'm telling them to get out of my room because I'm filming. So I do apologize about that. Now I'm going in with my Nairobi and I am going to foam my hair a little bit. I noticed when some people use that, put a whole bunch on, and you know, to fix their baby hairs and, you know, stuff like that. That's just not me. I think that's a little too much. Again, I'm not throwing shade towards anybody because everybody's different, you know, but I try to be as natural as possible, well, close to it anyway. So that's pretty much the finished look. But I am going to go in with my black radiance and fix my part. Like, again, like I said, I like to try and be close to natural as possible. And that is the color Mocha, I believe. Yes, the color Mocha. And I purchased that from Rite Aid as well. So here's the final look. And I'm pretty much done. Just doing a little touch-ups here and there. So, yeah. That's it. And I think it looks pretty A-okay. Anyway, guys, again, thanks for watching. You're watching Makeup by Mo, and my name is Monique J, and thanks for tuning into my channel. Like, subscribe, and give this video a thumbs up.